I'm Sebastien from Arturia, here today to show you the new KeyStep Pro. So KeyStep Pro is a new instrument, the step range, which now contains the Beat Step, the Beat Step Pro, which are pad-based instrument, KeyStep, which is a 32 key MIDI controller and sequencer, and now KeyStep Pro, 37 keys controller, a very powerful controller for a computer or outboard gears. You have MIDI outputs, 2 of them. You have lots of CV and gate outputs. You have some chord modes, scale quantization, USB, of course, to connect it to a computer. You can modify some CCs. You have knobs to do some automation. You can record the automation directly in the KeyStep Pro. So it's a very powerful controller, but it's also a sequencer. As a sequencer, it has 4 tracks. Each track can basically be a melodic sequencer, so 16 voices of polyphony for each step. You have 64 steps. The first track can also be a drum sequencer with 24-part drums with polyrhythm, and the 3 other tracks can also be an arpeggiator instead of a melodic sequencer. There's a lot of editing functionality. You can, for each step or within a step, you can select the notes, you can change the pitch, the gate length, the velocity. So the idea is not really to record a sequence, set it and forget. It's more to play and interact with the sequence as it gets recorded, to modify it, transform it, randomize it, things like that. So a very powerful tool for people who want to, get creative with writing notes and having some things that play back in different ways. The connectivity is a strong point on this one. If we have a look, you get USB and power, sustain pedal input, metronome with a line output for the metronome. So if you want to control your gear and listen, you just play it to your mixer with the rest of the gear and you can have the metronome. The level knob is also for there's a small speaker on the unit itself that is done for the microphone. So if you just want to use that, there's the volume, then the 2 MIDI outputs, MIDI input, plug in and out with a reset. You get 8 drum gates, so when you're using the drum sequencer on track 1, you can have 8 drum outputs. For people who do a lot of modular synthesis, it's great to trigger envelopes or voices, stuff like that. And then you have 4 voices of pitch, velocity, and gate with CV outputs. So it's a very powerful CV controller for modular, for vintage synth. For people who have multiple monosynth, you can also do polyphonic CV. So if you have multiple monosynth, you can connect them together to do polyphony, or within your modular, if you have some polyphonic modules, you can do that. So this is KeyStep Pro, very powerful instrument. It's going to be €399 in dollars, and it's going to be shipping this Q1 of this year.